and stuff. But it's hard to kind of prove that in the United States. What he found though is the island of Java, they don't really have much TV service, and some parts of the island have like 1 channel, while others, if they're on the good side of the island, have like 7. So they studied that and they found where the reception was better, they had 7 channels. People did less in their community, like did less social gatherings, less involvement and stuff, and it kind of, they actually believe that's directly related to like watching TV. So that's one like little research study that was talked about. In the end, they do say that TV may not be entirely bad, like we talked about. It does help some younger children's cognitive ability, and it can even have other like benefits. And also, people like watching TV, so it's making people happy. Maybe it's not the worst thing in the world too. So that's our article. Any questions? There.
How did you find they were talking about portrayal of Indian women? Is that radically different in TV than it is in real life? Is that why they're different?
These shows that the Indian women are watching show, I mean, just basic things that we take for granted. It shows Indian women going to the market without asking permission. It shows Indian women, you know, having their own social lives outside of their family. So the things that we take for granted, the Indian women are seeing on the Indian shows, and it's affecting them. So to them, it's a fairly outrageous change, but for us, it wouldn't be.
Yeah, this question's for Kyle. It seems like a lot of the research came from like out of North America, and like obviously TV has a pretty large influence on today's youth here in America, but in comparison, I wouldn't think it would lower something as drastic as, say, fertility rates.
Well, yeah.
I guess what's your opinion as far as the United States? Because obviously that's somewhere where
Well, I mean, like,
it may directly affect me.
What do you mean, my opinion on TV in the U.S.?
Yeah, like, I mean, do you think it really affects the United States as much, or maybe in different ways?
I don't think it does anymore, but I think when it first came out, I'm sure, just like it is everywhere else, I'm sure it drastically changed everyone's lives. We don't know that because we've always lived with TV, but when you went from having like just the radio and maybe like 1 station to, oh, you have 6 things of color coming into your living room every night, I'm sure people did get affected in some way, but I don't know how. What they're trying to find. Any other questions?
Yes. Let me ask you this, from economics point of view, I mean, population economics, what this is saying has a big implication. For example, I mean, I don't know, but I mean, if this is a causation that more TV watching causes lower fertility rate, right? Because it's really important, as you know, population is skyrocketing in Africa, Southeast Asia. Yep. So point is, I mean, so make them watch it. Point is, make them watch American TV shows. They will have their population growth rate will decline. If that's the case,
that's great then.
Exactly. I mean, that's a big implication. But don't you think that it will work?
I don't think that'll actually work. But I mean, it's nice that Brazil saw that, but I don't think that's actually going to happen everywhere.
Well, and it might not just be from like, like. There's soap operas, like they have small families, but like if they get channels that are sort of like, like Discovery Health channels, or that like actually make you aware of like things that you can do to lower the fertility rate, or things that make you aware like, oh, you don't have to have this many kids in your family, it's okay, like you're still going to be accepted, things like that. Like it's not just soap operas that are influencing rates.
In addition to that, I've seen studies where like even in America, when a city has had a power outage for a long time, 9 months later, they have a higher birth rate.